Shalom, shalom, shalom. Out there to the hopeful elect of Israel. First off, I want to start off and give all honors and infinite praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and who rule well. Peace and safety and salutations to you hopeful elect scattered abroad across the four winds of this earth. All right, I'm your fellow servant, Mala Akia. All right, coming in with another lesson today. This lesson is going to be going into basically this video basically going into how ICE is cracking down in NYC, New York City. Apostle Tahar did a video on it yesterday, a small little clip. I think it was going into like breaking news. ICE is now in NYC. Okay, so I want to go a little bit more into it. But hey, man, it's just to show you, man. Okay, that this devil is coming down with great wrath. Okay, he's coming at all angles. Okay, so this is another way for for Trump to use ICE and all the other different agencies to go into the city NYC. They say the operation was to crack down on a lot of counterfeit products. So they're cracking down and they're arresting, I guess, what some of the store owners. Okay, but ultimately we know it's for ICE to actually move into the city. Okay, for crime and also to really to hem up all you jakes, man, that's out there, and they know they're getting they're getting pushback. Okay, they're getting resistance. Okay, against the people that's there in NYC right now, man. Okay, I seen a couple videos on it, some couple hours ago, some today, some showing you yesterday, and hey, them people out there is not with it. Okay, it's only going to increase, man. Okay, because we seeing how these devils are moving, man. They know that they have but a short time. Let's just get that in the book of it's the Spirit, Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Okay, the devil, the adversary. Okay, we see today, which is Esau, Edom. Okay, who are against, all right, Yahweh by Shem Shai and the Israelites. Okay, so he's coming down to bring wrath, okay, upon you tribes. Okay, he's spinning the narrative as he has to go in and get counterfeit products out there in the lower town of the lower town of Manhattan. Okay, I believe the street was Canal Street. I believe when I went up to New York, I believe the brother ended up taking me down that street. But needless to say, when I start to move into a major city such as that, it's going to bring in a lot of chaos. It's going to bring in a lot of uncertainty, all right, with the people. And a lot of people, okay, it's not going to be with it because when I was up there, that was majority of what I seen. It was nothing but immigrants, people from other countries, and ones that was not born here. So they're gonna crack down on New York, and there's gonna be a hellhole. They're gonna come in with some force. Okay, so as we're seeing these events happening, all right, hey, you should be gearing up more and more and speaking to myself first and foremost. Okay, apply more prayer. Apply, okay, more seeking out Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in these times, man. Okay, because the devil is coming down with great wrath. Look, like I just did a video on it yesterday. AI is taking over everything. The system is already running. Only thing they're gonna need is just the chaos, and the chaos is coming. They got control over the resources. Okay, they have control over everything that you see. These elites, and they're getting ready to bring this to come to pass, man. Okay, bringing in this AI digital infrastructure to bring in this beast system. Okay, to have everything governed by the AI. Okay, we're coming into some serious times, and now they're moving troops into these different cities. Okay, now we have NYC for right now. Okay, what's the next major city? Okay, because this is going to be a clash, and just by me looking at some of the videos, the people are not with it. Okay, so showing you that way, man, this devil is coming down with great wrath, man. Okay, so woe unto the inhabitants of the earth, man. All right, all you people who did not want to return back unto Yahweh Shem Shai. Come on, man. What you think is getting ready to come for you? It's getting ready to be nothing but judgment. All right. You thought that this word was a joke. You thought that you was gonna be safe in this place, but the Lord showing everyone, even the stupid ass Americans, man, telling their ass and showing them what He's doing, and He's using Esau to do this. So you nations, woe unto you. Woe unto you, man, because it's getting ready to get real tactical out here, man, as the brothers would say. But here it is from ABC News .go.com. It says federal agents carry out joint ICE crackdown on NYC's Canal Street official. The NYPD said it had no involvement. Yeah, man, because this was just a whole rush. This is federal. It has nothing to do with the New York City Police Department. So I'm gonna play this video right quick.
Also in New York City, there are federal agents that are targeting illegal vendors on Canal Street in Manhattan. We have some footage from the air here that shows a large police presence. You can see vendors attempting to flee as agents pursue them. There's one law enforcement official that's telling ABC News the agents are actually part of a joint ICE crackdown and is part of an ongoing federal investigation. Reports of traffic coming to a standstill all along Canal Street, with cars trapped between officers as the arrests are unfolding there. Also in New York City.
And it's all staged, you know? These Edomites know what the hell they're doing. How did the news get out there so fast? Come on, man. So it's showing you that what, man? They already knew that they was coming out there, man. So I'm gonna read a little bit more on this. It says federal agents carried out a joint immigration and customs enforcement crackdown in New York City's Chinatown neighborhood on Tuesday, according to a law enforcement official. So this was yesterday. Okay. And today, you're still having a little bit more chaos and riots happening today because they're still there. A large law enforcement presence was seen on Canal Street, a prominent hub for shopping in Lower Manhattan. Let me see if I should. I'll read a little bit more. ABC's news station, WABC, reported that vendors packed up their tables and attempted to flee the area, which is known for merchants selling designer knockoffs. And we already know, man, that's everywhere. Go to the little flea markets and shit down here, man. That's everywhere. Okay? But it's just an excuse for them to move in into NYC, man. Because they would have moved into all the other different states. They would have been cracked down on this. ICE and federal partners from multiple agencies conducted a targeted intelligence-driven enforcement operation that was forced on criminal activity relating to selling counterfeit goods. Assistant Department of Homeland Security Secretary Tricia McLaughlin said in a statement. McLaughlin said details on those arrests will be released once available. So they're out there arresting people. Okay? And it's mostly those vendors, okay? But guess what? Those vendors are, I'm sure a majority of them are illegal. All right, so let's go ahead and get out the way. Jump into this. All right, so this is what I typed in. ICE in New York City today.
They don't even got badges, y'all. Is this wrong?
have one man underneath arrest right here.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. Support your local ICE raid.
Got his ass. Yes, sir, yes, sir. We have this arrest going on right here. This is just absolute madness.
Support your local ICE raid.
What makes you so passionate about this right now?
Get the fuck out of my face!
Why?
They're fucking Nazis! They're abducting people from their homes and their schools and their jobs, and they know what they're doing is wrong, and they don't give a shit! Because they're heartless monsters!
The people are upset. Look at it. You have feds coming through here. They got rifles. Yes, sir. I got you. I got you. They have pepper ball guns right here as well. Now they're trying to go inside of the federal court building.
So you see? You see? So more uprisings, all right, are coming, man. And the scriptures talk about that, man. Look, man, Jake, y'all don't got enough. Hey, y'all don't have enough much time left, man. This is Second Ezra chapter 9. I'm starting at verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. See, Jake, y'all need to be in a position to waken yourselves up, man. Okay? You need to be into the point of praying to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay? And analyze and see what the hell is going on. If you are the elect, you're going to get it. We know that. Okay? But you other Jakes, man, this is coming for y'all, man. All right? The Lord is sending Esau Edom to come in, okay, and to close up shop on this fucking place because these elites is getting ready to usher in their new system. But going back, 2 Ezra 9 and 1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. Okay? And this is Ezra's. Okay? Okay, the angel is speaking, okay, to Esdras, okay, and he's speaking unto him, and he says, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay, so the Lord's been showing us signs. Okay, He's been showing us the tokens. All right, we've been seeing things concerning the different events concerning prophecy. We're seeing these things happening right now. We're measuring the time diligently in itself. This is the time of Jacob's trouble. This is the time, okay, of everything that is supposed to happen. Joel chapter 2 as well. Okay, when the Lord said that the Lord gonna pour out His Spirit upon all flesh, And I had I was gonna do a video on it, but I could just explain it. All right, but I had a video, not a video, but I had a dream last night. Okay, and it was you know, it was with ICE, and they was chasing me. All right, and my rib. Okay, and my children wasn't with me, but it was another guy that was there, a so-called black man. All right, but through the spirit, that was the angel. It was an angel. Okay, because while me and my rib, we was talking, we was still breaking bread in the dream and everything. And I remember we even pointed out about when we seen these Edomites, okay, and they was having fun and everything, and we told, not told, but we was on a bench, okay, and we was speaking with each other, okay, and we even mentioned saying that what meant how these Edomites are gonna die because they took the chip, okay, so showing you it was all of us, all right. We were sitting on the bench and we was just laughing. So he even knew the truth, okay. He was encouraging us throughout the dream to keep continuing. Okay, I ain't gonna go too much into the dream, but basically, you know, he was basically the guardian. He was watching over us, you know. So, but needs to say, maybe I may do a video on it. But we had ICE agents. They was chasing us, and they got to the point to where we was able to flee away from them. But majority of the whole time in a dream, we was running, running. We was going through bushes. Okay, we was running through water, through warehouses, through buildings, through groves. The different terrain was changing, hopping fences. Hey man, this shit is gonna get real, man. Okay, because it's gonna get to the point to where ICE is gonna crack down and start looking for all of us, and that goes into that insurrection. Okay, as we read that in Second Ezra 16. Okay, so this is the book of Second Ezra chapter 9, and this is the beginning of the insurrections. Okay, coming onto Salakia, coming onto us. Okay, unto the Israelites. But going back in Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 3, going back in verse 2, it says, Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And we obviously are seeing it. Okay, we obviously are seeing, okay, the vision being made plain. We are obviously seeing, all right, that the Lord is visiting the earth which he made. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and this is what we seeing. This is what we seeing. Okay, the uproars of the people of the world. Okay, they are gearing up. You got the thing happening with the food stamps. You see people out here, they tripping. All right. So it's showing you that these people were really dependent on this system. And here it is. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is pulling it from underneath their feet. Okay. So we're getting ready to start to see some major things happening real soon. Let me see. Verse 4. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like is it says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. And this is what Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has been doing. Okay? Putting it on our spirit to be able to see these things, all right, and to show us, okay, to show us that this is happening. Okay, he's showing it plain as day. It is being, the end is being manifested. Okay, so lucky if you hear all the rumbling on the roof and stuff. I got Jake is out there. They doing they're repairing the roof. Okay, but let's go ahead and go to another video. Let me see and probably close out on that one.
Federal agents targeting street vendors triggered a night of protests across Lower Manhattan.
You should be disgusted with yourself.
Cameras captured scenes of shouting and pushing as demonstrators faced off against ICE agents.
A lot of officers came in and started questioning people and arresting some.
The Department of Homeland Security says the federal operation was focused on cracking down on the sale of counterfeit goods and involved agents from ICE, the FBI, and ATF. It's unclear how many vendors were detained, but according to witnesses, they were plucked from multiple locations along Canal Street, including Lafayette, Broadway, and Church Street, attracting the attention of New Yorkers who formed a crowd in protest. In a startling move, military-style trucks used by Homeland Security investigations were also brought in. Local leaders and immigration advocates quickly mobilized to condemn the agency's actions.
Ordinary New Yorkers on their way home or coming home stood up and said what you were doing is shameful. And ICE's response to that was escalation and violence.
DHS says at least one protester was arrested for allegedly assaulting a federal officer, and in a statement wrote in part, rioters who were shouting obscenities became violent and obstructed law enforcement duties.
And all of this is more ammunition for Trump to bring in the Insurrection Act. Okay, we're getting closer and closer, man.
Protests continued into the evening as crowds made their way to 26 Federal Plaza, where those detained were taken.
The manner in which ICE is going into areas and just wreaking havoc, causing unsafe communities, this is clear. It's very obvious that this isn't making anyone safer.
The city was quick to distance itself from this federal crackdown. The NYPD says it was not involved, while a spokesperson for the mayor's office was critical of the operation, saying that federal law enforcement resources would be better spent going after violent criminals.
What began as planned enforcement action by federal agents targeting street vendors.
This is what it is. Okay, this is the outcome. Okay, of all the people who voted for Trump. You see all these different things that's happening because the people wanted Trump to really to be in. Okay, so these people believed, okay, of what, okay, Esau Edom has taught them, man. But we're dealing with the left, the right paradigm. We got the Democrats and the Republican Party. All right, they're seeing the government shut down. They're seeing AI taking over all these different jobs. They're seeing all these different layoffs, businesses closing. They're seeing, hey man, we are in the middle of the transition period. I'm gonna keep saying that, man. I'm gonna keep saying it because a lot of people don't understand that we really truly living in the era of where we're seeing this whole place transition. Okay, because the next time, the next city they're gonna come in is gonna be probably another major city, maybe Cali. They already went, but hey, they already have troops there. They even brought the Marines in. Come on, man. So as we see what's going to happen and unfold in NYC, we know that things is going to escalate. Okay, it's getting ready to escalate even more, much more. So it's just another lesson going into we seeing ICE is in NYC now. Okay, which we know that they are in all states. Okay, but the heavy operations, okay, this is what we're looking at, man, because it's going to get to a point to where they're going to just start having joint forces and start to coming into every neighborhood, and that's going to link up with Second Ezra chapter 16. Okay, that great insurrection. Okay, we're getting closer and closer, man, until that time. All right, so just another quick lesson going into an update a reason why, okay, they're going into NYC, okay, but the ultimate goal is to come out to do Jake's. All right, so hey, Lord willing, you was edified from out this lesson. I want to give all honors and infinite praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught us his truth and who rule well, peace and safety and salutations that they're too sincere, and you hopefully elect. Scattered abroad across the four winds of this earth. All right, I'm your fellow servant, Mother Akia. Shalom.